on the way. My hand is covering. We're on the way to Disneyland.
$5 if that check of yours gets delivered today.
Probably. Alright, we're on our way to Disneyland. Hooray. Got our coffee. We're gonna go get gas. Woohoo! Happy Vlogmas. I know I'm really late. It is December 5th. My family took a vacation to Disneyland starting this past Monday, and we stayed until Friday. I do have some pictures and footage of that I'll put in here, but I didn't do a whole lot of like actual vlogging, like talking or anything. I was planning to, and then I didn't. And then the last day that we were there, on Thursday, my youngest got like violently ill and was, yeah, it wasn't pretty. And so he couldn't go into the park on Thursday. And so I just took my oldest into the park, and my husband stayed in the hotel room with the bug. And then later that afternoon, we were just like, oh, I think he's doing better. So we went back to the hotel. Me and Doodle went back to the hotel, and then we went to go get my husband and Bug, and we all went back to the park because he seemed to be doing better. And then as we were walking around, we didn't go on any rides or anything because I didn't want to jar his stomach too much. So we were just kind of shopping around, and my husband wanted to do some shopping. So we did that, and like not even being an hour back in the park, my oldest became ill, and he started, yeah, it was also not pretty. So he got ill, so we had to leave the park like immediately. I mean, no one told us like need to leave, like ew, but we're like, okay, no, something's going on, so let's get out of here. So we left the park, went back to the hotel, and then we left on Friday morning. Both the kids were still sick. We brought a bunch of bags and paper towels and stuff with us in the car because we drove, just in case. Thankfully, because we left at like 3 a.m. so the kids would be sleeping for most of the time that we were in the car, and that's what ended up happening. They slept for almost the entire ride until we got back into town. And then the police aren't coming, bud. Yeah, they're not in the apartment. Don't worry. So yeah, and then we got home on Friday morning around like 9, and I was really tired. My husband was really tired. So we just kind of like relaxed all day. My oldest was still yucky and vomitous. So he was just relaxing on the couch. My youngest seemed to be doing a lot better and was becoming more full of energy and all of that. But yeah, me and my husband we started getting really tired. So we called it early night. We ordered dinner. And then the next morning, Saturday morning, my husband and I were not doing good. We felt really ill. We were trying to avoid having some vomiting issues. We were trying to avoid that. And both of us were able to like not have that happen. So we were taking some anti-nausea, but we were also not doing well. Nothing sounded good to eat. We kept trying to drink water. And so I don't know what it is, but every time my family takes a vacation, one or all of us get sick either right before or right when we get back. And it's really annoying. And it's like not like, oh, I have the sniffles or a cough. No, we get like ill to the point where we are in the bathroom and, like can't eat anything because we can't hold anything down, which is really annoying. So we all felt like crap, and it really sucked because I was planning on starting Vlogmas on Friday afternoon. And because the kids were not feeling good, I'm just like, oh, I'll wait till Saturday. And then Saturday, me and my husband were feeling like garbage. That's why I look so attractive right now. So yeah, it was really awful. But this morning I was feeling a lot better. So was my husband. And the kids are totally fine now. It's like some sort of stomach bug. I don't know. But anyway, Vlogmas. I'm starting now. Putting in some footage of the past 5 days. Not Friday or Saturday, but the Disneyland trip. And then I think in my last podcast episode, I did mention that I was dyeing up an advent calendar for me and my mother-in-law to be able to open up for the days of Christmas, because I come too late to the advent game when ordering, or they're massively too expensive for me to justify it. So I was like, I'll dye my own and I'll make one for my mother-in-law and we can do something with the yarn together. I thought that would be really cool. So I haven't opened any of mine. So I'll open 1 through 5 today, and then I'll open one every day after this. Let's dig in, shall we? Oh, I also made this project bag specifically for it. It's got my logo on it. But it's like sewing machines and embroidery and weaving and crafting all over it, and I love it. So, and then the inside is like apples. So I'm gonna get out bags 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I did have my husband, because I dyed them, I kind of wanted it to be a surprise for me still, so I had my husband choose what yarn goes in what bag. So I have no idea what's coming up first or in any of the bags. The only thing I do know is the last 100-gram skein at the end, because you can't really hide that. So let's start with number 1. So I bought these little advent bags back in, I want to say July, because I was planning on doing this. So, ooh, I remember dyeing this one. It's nice speckles, greeny, gold, blue. Yeah, that's really pretty. They smell nice because, you know, you wash them. Number 1. I'm putting them all back in the bag so I know what goes in what order, so that if I do an advent like knit, I want to do it in order. Ooh. Here's number 2. Not focusing. Don't focus on me. Focus on the yarn. So this one's like a pinky peach with some brown speckles and some orange speckles. Very pretty. My husband even told me, he's just like, I think I saved the most Christmassy one for last. I'm like, all right. I mean, I don't have an abundance of dye, but I used all of the dye I had, and I like did whatever. Ooh, here's another, like, this one's more pink. Than the last one. These are 20-gram minis. They're high twist, and they're 80-20 blend of merino nylon. Silly goose.
What?
Mommy's busy. Can you be patient and wait? I'm gonna go in there and make dinner in a second, okay?
Why don't make dinner for us?
In a second. Mommy's gonna make chicken noodle soup.
dinner. Mom said dinner time.
I'll be out there in a second, okay?
It's dinner. Better say not dinner, but say
Okay.
dinner.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll be out there in a second. I will be out there in a second, please.
Lunchtime.
Number 4. This one's more of a gold with lots of brown speckles. That one's really nice. This is not that exciting because I dyed them and I know what's coming. Well, once I see it, I'm like, oh, I remember doing that. It's not as exciting when you buy one and you're like, oh, I didn't expect this. Ooh, this one is really, really pretty. It's a nice pinks and blues, purplies, and then got some speckles in there. I kind of want to do like an actual, like a sweater with these. However, I think I'll fade them differently. I won't knit them in order. That was 1 through 5. I also wanted to throw in here that I finished the body of my snow pine sweater from Wool and Pine, and I made it into a sweater dress because I had so much of this. I still have so much of this green extra yarn. I'm thinking about adding pockets too because you can't go wrong with pockets, and it would be fairly easy to do like an afterthought pocket on this. And I tried it on. I swear I was just like, this is going to be super long. I mean, the body is definitely from underarm, it's 21 inches long. And then I figured once I block it, it's going to stretch down and grow. Which I will kind of need it to because it slightly covers my butt and I'd like it to be all the way covering my butt without having to rip out and then add more. Because I don't want to run out of my little flea or lice stitch yarn that has to be in the sleeves too. So this is how much I have left of my other skein of my hand spun from Magda because it has to be in the sleeves too. So finished the body and I'll be working on the sleeves this week. Yay! I'm hoping to have this done by... I'm not going to give myself a deadline because otherwise it's going to stress me out. Okay. I gotta go make some dinner now. I'm gonna make chicken noodle soup. So, because my family's feeling, well, we're feeling better, but we were feeling yucky. So, chicken noodle soup sounds good. All right. That was Vlogmas day 1 through 5. And I will catch you all next time, tomorrow.